Are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Jared Eichhoff, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Striding in, Magneuris Sierra. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Magneuris Sierra.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Batting second, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. Yes, he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The average coming in, 257. 6 home runs and 51 runs batted in. Good curveball, strike 2.
She takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
He loses him on ball 4.
The left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Kim, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. As a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Segura for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Batting fourth.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. is ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Here's the 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Alfaro, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Diaz. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On now to the digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Batting second. Not shortstop.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Now the pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Now another 2-2. And there's a base hit on the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett Cooper.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Cooper is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Standing in, Sandy Alcantara, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One there on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The catcher,
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Alcantara has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Through first and hustling for second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. So striding in, Scott Kingery, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. A runner at second, nobody out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike. 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers out third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And that's in there. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing the hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Swing and a ground ball to third. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down there.
Oh, and he botches it. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew McCutchen, 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. First offering on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Sierra looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 4.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And in steps Scott Kingery. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Riddle has it cleanly. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. But not only. In the box now, Magneuris Sierra. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Up next to the Marlins.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Kim. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He grounds it sharply to third. Franco has it. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 0-1 the count. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So coming to the plate, Jerad Eickhoff. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 of the runs scored so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
2-1.
This guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. All set for the start of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks 2nd in that department. In now, Diaz. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay throw, and he is in there. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Now batting, shortstop, JT Riddle.
At the plate now, JT Riddle. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Andy Wilkins will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 40, Andy Wilkins.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and 32 driven in. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Wilkins, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 11 for him on the season, as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Into the box now, Magneuris Sierra. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. And this is up and in, ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Herrera is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So Drew Steckenrider, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. From the stretch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Steckenrider has racked up over 70 innings on the mound, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Sierra, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
The third baseman, number 7.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 delivery. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is Sierra, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Popped him up. Anderson waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with Surgan. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Giving chase is Sierra. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Kim.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now batting.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay. Now he's safe at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. Line drive, base hit to right. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Edelbert Ramos takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Garrett Cooper. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
3-0 now. Ramos playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So now to the plate, JT Riddle, and it's fouled away. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 10 home runs and 51 runs batted in. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. From the belt, kicks and deals. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in the outfielder, Odubel Herrera. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Andrew Knapp come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And he gets ahead 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Sierra. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Fouled away.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really...
And he drops it. And he's safe.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Gene Segura standing in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Called strike 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Definitely aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. With runners in scoring position, there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. To the plate now, Maikel Franco. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And that misses. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The count now at 2-2. High chopper over to first. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 1-0 the count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good. Pat Neshek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 93.
Number 63 will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. In there at the knees, strike one. He'll come in here at 259. 9 homers and 28 RBIs. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Right fielder looking up, gone to lead off the inning. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. 8 runs on 13 hits and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. Grounded down the third baseline. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The next 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. First delivery to him on the way. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
A ball and no strikes. 8 runs, 14 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Derek Dietrich would be next. Here it is on 3-0. And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Forced to settle for 1. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Phillies lead it 14-8. Arlene Garcia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. And that's the first out.
The batter.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Odubel Herrera to the plate now as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Roman Quinn will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand one. They still lead this one by a comfortable. Hector Neris is on to pitch from the bullpen. Now to start inning number 7.
Number 50.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Derek Dietrich is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Neris, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Diaz. He was a double play victim last time around. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, JT Riddle. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0. A double play ball to second. 4. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Lewis Brinson will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Kingery is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Tyler Kinley comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Riddle has it, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Michael Franco will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. 2 out, nobody on. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a... Digging in once again, Magneuris Sierra. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Brian Anderson. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, number 25.
In now, Kim, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up JT Realmuto. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And there's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
The right fielder, number 4.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Rhys Hoskins. In there, strike one. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Digging in, Derek Dietrich starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Line to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. At the plate, Garrett Cooper, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes.